What I'm hoping to share with you today is our Drought Tools Tracker Matrix. It's one of the tools we're going to be presenting that's going to be partnered to our flood tools. That's really going to help build our capacity. I'm going to try and give a quick presentation so I can hand it back to Ms. Adama, and then we can continue on with our discussions. So we're really excited to share this with you today. Did the slide change, Aaron? Okay, great. So welcome to our first meeting, and I'm really excited to share with you what we have coming up. It is our Drought Tools Matrix. In short, the Drought Tools Matrix is a centralized compendium aimed to help users find Earth observation tools and associated trainings related to all things drought. You can explore what we have done already in developing this tool using the QR code to the right. As I begin to talk, please feel free to scan this with your phone or whatever method you have be able to pull it up and explore, because this is going to be more of an interactive tool that we hope to get feedback from the community on as we start to develop it out. What I wanted to do next was go into some key features, talk about a little bit of content and structure. I wanted to give you a better idea of how this tool is shaped to be. Firstly, we wanted this tool to be comprehensive. We don't want it to just be a hub of tools that come together for everyone to be able to share, but we also want it to have associated trainings that help you understand what the tools are providing. So as we're collecting all of these tools from scientists and putting them onto our website, we want to make sure that the users that come in to find these tools have a better understanding of how to use them to make decisions. We're also going to have a continued conversation with our drought experts and community, which means you all, to make sure that the diverse needs and contexts that are represented in this tool are represented as best as possible. This will not only include a sheer list of the available resources, but also the contents that make them easier to access and find. And you can see kind of an example of some of the things that are available on the tool. But again, we're reaching out to you to help us be able to find and source more of these tools from the community. Going on, I wanted to talk a little bit more also about expanding and improving the Drought Tools Matrix and Tracker. So this is the part that we're asking to you. So with all of the sharing being said, well, we wanted to share the next steps with you about how we can really start to bring this Drought Tools Matrix to its feet. The Secretariat is going to be committed to continuing to review and validation process with our drought regional experts to ensure that tweaks are being made to make sure that the drought tool is fitting community needs. As the tool is launched, we will also aim to be iterative in refining the tool and the categorizations for user ease. We also want to be sure to grow to make sure that we have a continuing growing list of available resources in the matrix. So we'll be reaching out to you all kind of in the context of emails and groups like this to be able to see if you know any resources, any of the communities, any networks that could have a tool that you could bring into this matrix that you could apply and that we could review and put into this tool. So as we continue, we're going to the next slide. The next slide is asking you how you can help us shape our drought tool. So what can you do to help us? First and foremost, we ask that you share the resource and tool that you feel would fit the matrix. I've said that many times, but that's kind of what we're helping to get from you all is more tools that we can help share with the community. The second is we're also hoping to have open critiques from scientists and those who are reviewing and using the tools. As you begin to explore the tool, we want you to let us know what we can do to make it more user-friendly, what we can do to make it a little more clean or structurally different. So like when you bring up the interface, as you're going through, what are ways and methods that you find that can make filtering more easily? Filtering through the tools list more easily? How can you help find more tools more easily? What are ways that it can be more smoothly interacted with? And how can you help? How can we help users find what they need more easily to drive decision making? Alternatively, we ask that you stay connected with us as you begin to share with the community of drought, as you begin to join more of the working group meetings. We want you to bring to the table your knowledge to help us begin to expand this network and maximize this tool to be more available to the larger groups of networks for decision makers. I guess, Aaron, I was trying to be a little more quick so we can give Ms. Adama more time, but should we do a couple questions or if we have any comments in the chat? Sorry, I'm sharing my screen, so I can't really see what's going on over there.
Yeah, thanks very much, Christian. I think, yeah, just underscoring a couple of points there. We built the flood tools tracker by sourcing inputs from the community and from having volunteers participate to review and share. We'll put the link to the flood tools tracker and all of these links in the chat so you have those handy. But we're looking to do a similar process with the drought tools tracker. So we really rely on contributions from the drought community to support this. So it will be a long-term process, and we're really looking forward to your help there. So just underscore that. But yes, we can open the floor to any questions that anyone might have about the tracker.